What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is actually the same day that I started working on the Camaro, but I'm outside now. I want to do a walk around of a car. I didn't just recently do work on this. This is kind of a car that's been at the shop since I opened up. I've done just about everything to this car that I offer. I've done stuff to this car that I don't even offer for other people. It's just special for him. He's a very good friend of ours. His name is Peter. I'm sure you've seen this car on Maddie's channel, Maddie's Garage. Maddie just changed it to his last name. I don't remember his last name, but it was Maddie's Garage. So you guys can check him out. He's got a lot more subscribers than I do. So I'm gonna walk around this. It's a C6 Grand Sport. Pete has had it for quite some time now. It's his baby. He made it his. You'll never see another C6 that looks like this, and that's good. I think you should make your cars yours. Do what you want to them. There's too many cars that are just bone stock and they all look the same, and that's boring. So let's start. When he first got this car, he did have it wet sanded, so that's why the paint looks so nice. Got all the orange peel and everything out of it. I also did a full paint correction on it. This car is ceramic coated. This car has been coated now for about 3 years. So we may do a new one soon. We may do some new products on it soon. You guys are gonna have to wait and see about that. This is pretty much the third phase of this car. We have done it 2 separate times now. Before it had different colored vinyl on it. Now it's got brushed gold vinyl. So I've done all the vinyl on this. This is all custom. This isn't printed kits. These are handmade by me. I cut them all. I did them. Badges were painted black by my dad. I laid the vinyl in them. The front splitter is color matched by my dad. We did the C7 style headlights in it. Tinted markers, front and rear. Grand Sport style hash marks on it. He wanted something different. Wheels were set out and got powder coated. Gold faces, black barrels, keep down brake dust. My dad painted the lug nuts to match the body, and he did the calipers. The calipers have been done twice now. The first time he did them gold, but then Pete wanted the wheels gold, so my dad redid them body color with gold hardware in them and the word Corvette on them. These were also done by my dad, all custom paint. So he hand painted everything in there, pulled these off, painted them black. These were the original chrome ones. I laid the vinyl on them. He's got carbon side skirts on it with some gold pinstripes. And here's actually some of the vinyl that was originally on the car. I don't know if you guys can pick that up in the light. It was like a black amber over gold, and I did that on the rear brake duct vents also. You guys see stripes come all the way up over the car. They go down to the body painted rear diffuser, which also I think looks very good body painted. We did a gold pinstripe on it, and there is, again, the stripes I handmade. Eagle eye taillights, we put those in. The car is tinted, it's got 20% tint on it. That's pretty much it for the exterior, I believe. We got some interior stuff too, but next thing that's going on is Morimoto fog lights for these cars. The Morimoto fog lights for these cars are fantastic with the C7 style headlights. They just look great. My dad's gonna do some custom body paint match on those. Painted the tow hook, and I believe that is it. All right, so you guys will see that Pete is a big fan of YouTube. He loves the car stuff, Street Speed 717. He's met quite a few of the guys. I've met a couple of the guys. He actually might enjoy it more than I do. So let's go ahead in the car. Let's see what he's got going on. He just did the seat belts. The gold on the dash. My dad custom painted him a fire extinguisher for when he's doing shows. It's body matched. He also did a custom gold one, so Pete gets to pick what he wants that day. MGW flat stick, the billet short throw shifter. We put that in. We've done quite a few of those also. Let's go around to the other side. I'll show you the wheel, because he did have a custom wheel put in the car. This was done before we did it. He actually got, I believe he got this done at Carlisle a couple years ago. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I believe he did. Did some other stuff too in here, the trim. I guess it looks like carbon. It's not real carbon, but it looks very good in here. A little Grand Sport. This car is so clean, guys. All right, guys, Pete absolutely takes care of this car like he should. He loves it. It's always inside. He's not afraid to drive it, though. He just doesn't want to drive it when it's too dirty and gross out. I got my dad out here now. He's actually going to go ahead and start it for you guys to show you. It's got 1 7/8 inch long tube headers, high flow cats, 3-inch X pipe, and of course Extreme out the back. It does have cutouts. Right now the cutouts are closed, so it'll start up quiet. He can go ahead and flip the switch, make it louder. One other thing I wanted to point out too, that my dad's going to be doing for Pete, I believe they are going body matched on the splash guards, which will look fantastic. I showed him that. I pretty much went around and showed him everything you've done for it so far.
The tow hook.
I showed him the tow hook, the fire extinguisher. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So they're just about anything you can think of Pete has had us do or somebody else do to this car.
Short throw, steering wheel.
Short throw, steering wheel. That was it for the interior, I believe, right? Aside from the seat belts. So I'll take a step back now, have my dad start it up. Like I said, the cutouts are closed right now. It still sounds good. He's gonna go ahead and open the cutouts now. They take a few seconds. They're the QTP cutouts. All right, guys, now the cutouts are open. Significantly louder with the cutouts. We got Drake and Allie over there. Drake's not the biggest fan of loud exhaust, so, but it is much louder with the cutouts open. I'll go ahead and tell him to kill it now. You're good, Dad, thank you. So you guys can see with the cutouts open, it is much louder, even with that Corsa Extreme that screams. So I wanted to show you this too. I forgot when doing my walk around before. My dad actually, it's high temp paint. He painted the tips gold to match the rest. I don't know if you guys can pick that up in the sun, in the shade rather. But that is pretty much it for Pete's car. This car is the perfect showpiece for my company, my dad's company. We have literally done everything we offer to this and some, like I said. So, oh yes, and that too. It was lowered. I think he's leaning toward doing coilovers this year, but he's not sure yet.
Just lowering bolts right now.
So, but that is it for Pete's car. Pete's gonna be very happy. So, what's up, Pete? He'll be happy his car's on the channel. Maybe he'll get some other people to get some work done by us too, because now you guys know exactly what we do. So just like that, guys, I'm gonna go back inside, keep ripping the Camaro apart. I wanna get that posted for you guys. I gotta get some stuff sent out, and I wanna get that car back on the road. I got a couple other cars that I'm gonna have come by. I'm gonna do walk-arounds just like this, show you guys, and that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.